amazing adventure. It's been a little stressful this week just because my partner got injured, and then I went through different partners, but then I ended up with Robert, and Robert's amazing. And so, yeah, I mean, I hope Mitchell gets better fast, but it was such a privilege to get to dance with Robert, and it's just been so amazing getting to work with Sonya. I've had an amazing time.
It was a little nerve-wracking at first, but when they put us backstage to go on stage, it was all the nerves went out the window. It was just fun, and it was excitement and all the energy from the crowd and everything together. It was just unbelievable.
It was amazing, like just seeing everyone who came out for all of us, and like not only are they here, but there's viewers at home watching us live. It was the most surreal experience I've ever been through.
The energy was so intense. Just like you can feel their voices like while you're on stage, and not even just thinking about the people at home that were probably eating their chairs, like screaming on their couches and stuff. It's an amazing feeling. It's a blessing that we're all here, and it's very humbling.
I'm still getting used. I'm still like in shock now that we're done, that we finished our first live episode of the competition. It's just like, what?
It's a kick in the butt. It's a kick in the butt. It's nothing what a live dancer that's used to would ever experience.
It's such a surreal feeling because, I mean, these guys, they just throw themselves into rehearsal. They're just 200% committed. They're just so amazing, and so I'm in a very privileged position to be working with them, so very lucky.
Actually, I was here, I was helping out Travis, and they called me, I think, yesterday to actually tell me that I was actually dancing. So I learned the whole routine in 3 hours. I was a little stressed out when they told me, but as soon as I got in the room with Caitlynn, she it just became so natural. She was such a great partner, and she was so attentive, and she's such a hard worker. I'm talking to her like she's not here, but it just felt so natural to me, like dancing with her. So it was really awesome. It was a great experience. So I really wasn't stressed out that much, but I mean, she really helped me, calm down my nerves. So
I think it's finding just the language that they speak. It's just finding how to communicate on their level. Try to find a common denominator of how they think in their own genre.
I think that it still hasn't completely sunk in yet. Like, we've only been doing this a couple weeks, so for us to be standing backstage and hear the So You Think You Can Dance song, knowing that we're in the show is just so weird for all of us, I think. Still sinking in.
Our days are definitely around 12-hour days. Obviously not all rehearsing, but we got to go from stage to a studio and then back to the apartments to try to catch a cat nap just to come back to the studio and work again. So the really long days, we work really hard to pull out a number.
I mean, I want to do contemporary, of course.
Yes.
I can't wait. That would be amazing.
I want to do contemporary. I was hoping you were going to say that.
Yeah.
I really want to do contemporary. Just look at all the contemporary pieces this past week. I want to grow like that, and and she's amazing, so why not?
With choreographers wise, I'm a big fan of a lot of choreographers here, but it's interesting because they're all so humble and they're all so nice that it's kind of like you're walking into a room with just other dancers, and they're there to teach us and we're there to learn from them. So it's just cool. It's not like we're all starstruck and like falling on the ground. It's just kind of like, oh, this is sweet. Like, we get to work with real professionals, people who know what they're doing, and it's teaching us so much.
Honestly, Quickstep is a cardio. And if you make it look easy, people say, oh, it looks so light and easy, it means you're doing a good job. And that's what we heard from all the people. They say, oh, it looks so easy, and we both like, really?
I'm excited to work with all of them. I really want to work with Stacey Shuki though. I've never worked with her before, and I love her work. So
that's my pick. Her or Travis. I love contemporary. So
I would say some ballroom choreographers, but probably I won't get another ballroom number because I already had two. So I have to be ready for whichever number I will get. I really admire every single choreographer, so I will be happy to work with any of them because just watching them work and seeing their talent, how they create the movements and the storytelling is it's unbelievable.
Yeah, when you watch the show, when you grow up watching the show, you look at them like celebrities, and it's just like whenever you're working with them, they become your support system, and it's like your celebrity, your idol, who you look up to is your support system because they want you to do good and they want you to get positive feedback from the judges, and it's amazing to have that in someone that you look up to so much.
As Nigel says every time that he says it with that British accent, hip hop. It's hip hop. I don't know too much about hip hop, but I love watching it. I love learning about it. So I think to have that chance and opportunity to do it would be nerve-wracking, but I feel like I would be able to step up and try to do my best.
I've definitely ballroom. It's something I'm excited to do, but at the same time, I know there's a very big hat you have to wear when you're wearing it to make sure that it looks right. And being a dancer of one style, you have certain habits. So we have like Iveta, who's a championship ballroom dancer, and to do what she's been doing her whole life is pretty remarkable. But I'm very excited to do it. So
who would I would like to work with Little C, because I've never crumped before. You know what I mean? And I think I can tap into that a little bit easier than I can tap into the jive. You know what I'm saying? So I would say that.
Travis Wall, Nappy Tabs, and Sonya.
Yeah, Nappy Tabs, definitely. And I haven't got to work with Jason yet. I really want to work with Jason because I know it's ballroom, but he's so awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Jason's awesome.
I think it's really cool.
Wade Robson. Oh my gosh, I am dying. I would love to work with him. I'm like obsessed with him. So bad. I want to. I always have.
I'm probably most scared for ballroom, just because I haven't had very much experience in that, and I'm a jazz contemporary dancer, so that's what I'm most nervous for.
you can do it. She'll be able to do it.
I'm nervous about hip hop and all the wild cards they throw out there, like the random polka and Tahiti dance and all that stuff. I'm most scared for those because those are just random.
I mean, this is week 1. I can't believe that we got the dancers to do what they were doing tonight on week 1. That's just incredible.